Today we are down at the historic Dockyard in Portsmouth, our home city, Cody, for HMS Victory. And I will say straight off the bat, I do not remember visiting this when it's not been under some kind of repair or construction. And lo and behold, I think I come 3 years ago, it's still under a lot of repair and construction. Now a lot of this boat, if not all of it, has been completely rebuilt since its early days, and it's under a guided tour today, so we're going to take you around and kind of show you where they are on it. It is a multi-million pound investment. I know they've had so many issues with this over the years. You know, it's been through a lot, it's been out to sea, it's, you know, done its duty for the country. Attraction videos aren't everyone's. We've got a long series from here down at the Dockyard. Please drop us a like. It's absolutely free to do, even if you don't watch the whole video. You know, we really appreciate the support on the channel. It's close season. We love the attractions as well as the theme parks, and we will be bringing you a lot of theme park love too. But for this video, we're heading on this historic ship right here. Welcome to the Victory, God. It's definitely undergoing some repairs, that, and you can see where they're. This isn't the first time they've done this. Replacing a lot of the ship. So it's one of the oldest commissioned ships around. Back in the Georgian times, over 6 decks. And it's a guided tour for the winter period of 45 minutes. However, there's a lot to cover in 45 minutes. Will we, Cod, knock ourselves out on this boat?
Maybe.
Oh, it's definitely lower. I haven't been on this.
I hit my head. You will.
Whoa.
I'm a little bit tall.
Yeah, okay, it's not hitting my head. You're not.
Just about.
Here is where Nelson fell on the 21st of October 1805. So it took 8 men to steer this ship, 10 men to use one of the cannons, although that would be split in half if the boat was surrounded, if the ship was surrounded, sorry. It's not a great view at the moment, is it? Let's be honest. The cannons. So this is the main deck. So the bell over there isn't the original bell. It was from a bell from a boat that was in the Battle of Trafalgar, but not from the Victory. You decided to go backwards, Cod. I decided to go forwards. So these here are used for disciplinary action. The larger ones for the older adults, and even the smaller ones for children as young as 12 on board the Victory, which is quite something, to be honest with you. This is the quarters, and whilst we said it looks a big space, this would all fold up and be gone in seconds, and guns would fill here, and everyone would be expected to get involved in the battles. with no exceptions. So even the table could fold and go under there. And this is Nelson's bed. We have the eating quarters. Kitchen, if you will. So we see up here the much bigger armoury guns, which require 14 people. With gunpowder bags as well. And then we're heading downstairs to see Nelson's, where he was for the last sort of hours of his life. So this is the surgeon's cockpit. So this is it. This is the space that Lord Nelson died in. Would have been the surgical area, the doctor's area. Similarly symbolised by light. Whose bright idea is that light? Off the boat now, we're going to take the Botom Walk across the hull of the Victory. Now for me, the guided tour doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me. You don't really get time, do you, to stop and look and take photos. And I think you've got boards here with obviously information on, and this is what should be inside. I don't think it's guided throughout the summer period. I think it's only the winter period it's guided. I just don't really understand why, to be perfectly honest with you. We couldn't hear anything, could we? Couldn't really see anything. No, so there's about 25 people in the group. The rooms aren't very big, so you can't really hear the guided tour anyway. But yeah, I didn't enjoy that the way I wanted to enjoy it. I'm hoping when we go on the Warrior that the Warrior is indeed better, because the Warrior is free flow. So you know, you don't have to listen to the guided tour, which although is semi-interesting, I say it's semi-interesting, it's not really what we wanted to look at.
No.
The ship is very bare bones at the moment. I get that, it's undergoing a refurbishment. but I just feel that it's blocked off enough that you should be able to look around it yourself. There are more actual artefacts to look at in the museum piece, which we'll be heading to shortly. We continue the Victory tour in the sort of museum afterwards, and we'll go through a couple of bits. It's important to note that obviously a lot of the ship was damaged during the Battle of Trafalgar, so this wheel here is the replacement which went on there after the Battle of Trafalgar. So it's sort of original, if that makes sense. Sort of original. So this is a new piece. I think last time I come to the Victory this wasn't open, so it'd be interesting to see. It seems to be very little sort of original bits around. I sort of get it because it's a really old ship. However, there are some original bits, including this bit which was damaged in the Battle of Trafalgar. But let's have a little look around. Finish off our look at the Victory. So the gun here is an original one from the Victory. Of course, we've just been on the Victory, so there are 11 iron guns on board, Cody, and the rest are replicas. However, where there's so little information on board, I couldn't tell you which ones are which. Now, they did say these weigh, obviously, an absolute ton, literally an absolute ton, and I kind of get, in the condition of the ship, that they don't want, you know, there's probably quite a few of these on board, but yeah, it's not very well labelled there, but I'd love to see the original. The original is so fascinating. This one is the Victory figurehead. This was the figurehead that was on the Victory until 2009 when it was removed from the ship. It's a more recent replacement for the one made in 1803, so again, it's not original, but I guess where it's made out of wood, it's not going to be. It's a bit hard to tell when it was removed in 2009 why it's cracked. I'd love to know if anyone knows why it's in such bad condition, in fairness. Because we are talking not that long ago. And you would have thought if it was that bad, they would have replaced it quicker. But anyone know? I'm no expert in this by any stretch. We finish our look at HMS Victory here on the viewing platform, where we're not actually sure what we're supposed to be viewing, but certainly not the Victory. Now, you can buy tickets, obviously all-day tickets, and you can buy ones for multi-attractions, sort of all-inclusive, or you can buy sort of 1, 2, 3 attractions. I think if you're buying lower attractions, I have to say, I wouldn't come and do the Victory, certainly at the moment when it's in the condition it's in. We didn't enjoy the guided tour. It didn't really give us time to take everything in. Not really sure why it's guided during winter, because everything seems to be blocked off nicely. It wasn't for us, and there are some really, really great museums and things to see here, including in particular the Mary Rose, which is right at the top of the list. But have you been down to Victory recently? I'm not sure when the restoration work's going to finish. We will definitely be back down when it has, because we really want to explore the ship. But in the meantime, we're left with the Warrior. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.